In this video, we're going to look at a scenario where a customer wants to set up a new Rhino account. So it's fairly straightforward. We just click on the create new Rhino account. We enter in your name. So I'm going to enter in my name, my email. You select your country. This is important because this will set up the currency, the date format, and the number format for that country. It'll also have a default language. So there are some cases where you may be working in France, for example, and may still want to use English. So it sets up a default language, and then we select the sector. So we've got a number of predefined sectors. Don't worry too much about this. Everyone will get the same version of Rhino. All this does is it copies the settings from a template. So for example, a home-based business is relatively straightforward. They tend to do invoicing and expenses, whereas the project-based business would have the project management features turned on. So to start off nice and simple, we'll just select home-based business. We'll now click on next. It's now asking for some of our company information. You don't have to populate all of this, but if you do, and then you log in, then it's already got this information and it'll appear on top of your invoices and estimates and so on. So we'll just type in, this is a company, demo company A, and we can type in the address. So this is Main Street, and we'll call it Ironsby, Leicester, and we'll go LE. Just make a postcode. You can type in your web address and so on. You don't have to put in this. The only field that's mandatory is the trading name. We now click on next. It displays the terms and conditions that govern the use of the app. The only key clause is we do ask that the information you provide when registering an account is accurate. And that's for legal reasons further on, if you're going to use this product for making your VAT submissions and tax submissions. But you can always update the information later on. So I'm going to agree and proceed. And it's that easy. That's the first step done. So what Rhino's going to do now is it's going to send me an email just to make sure that I am a real person, which is good, and make sure that I'm not a robot trying to hack the site. So if I now click on my emails, and if I double check, I can see that I've just received the email. And if I click on it, it tells me just click here to complete the registration process. So good. So it now takes me through, it tells me that I've set up an account, which is great. And it just provides another opportunity just to refine it a little bit further. So if I click OK, I can now set up a password. And I'll change. Click on next, and this is nice. So this lets me just confirm. So for home retailing, they normally use these features. So it's got the dashboard, it's got a diary screen, it's got expenses, invoicing, tracking, customer payments, cash sales, and so on. So let's say I don't want to use the diary, and let's say I didn't want to track expenses. This is just to illustrate how flexible it is. And it also asks me, am I VAT registered? So I can click that on. So that'll enable the sales tax or disable the sales tax. So I'll just switch that on. Click next. All of those items that I've selected, it now lets me choose my home screen. So when I log in, which screen do I want to see all the time? So I'll just leave dashboard turned on. I click on next. And it now just provides a couple of useful things. One of the first things is you'll see a little question mark at the top of the screens in Rhino. If you click on that, it'll show you a video illustrating how that screen works. You can also email the support desk. You can access this within the app as well. And if you have any further questions and you want to contact the founder, then you can just click on this and send an email. So I'm just going to click on finish. And it's just completing the process. And that's it. So just click on never. And I'm registered and I'm up and running. So a couple of important things. If you made a mistake and you thought, oh, I should have turned off cash sales and I should have turned on expenses, then what you can do is you just click up here, go to the system settings, go into the user type, click on full access, and you can just say, right, I want to turn on expenses, yeah, and I want to turn off cash sales, yeah. So click on this, click up here to get, you can always click on this to get back to your home screen quickly. So you can now see invoices, expenses, and trading summary. If any of the information you provided, if you forgot to include anything, you can click up here, go to system settings, go into your system defaults, and you can update your address and so on. You can disable or enable the tax, you can change the amounts, you can update all of the other information as well. So registering an account is that easy. It doesn't require any credit cards or whatever, and all customers automatically get the free 100 edition. So if I click up here and I go to your Rhino license, it'll show you how many users you've got, and you can have up to 10 on the free 100 edition, and you can manage up to 100 contacts, estimates, jobs, invoices, expenses, and notes and so on, and you can have up to 100 megabytes, and all of that's free of charge. So for some small businesses that could last them 6 months, could even last them a year, but we want customers to have plenty of time to evaluate the product and to make sure they get the most out of it before we before we ask them to license it. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll leave that with you.